2023 is the year for freedom. I'm Tonyah Dee, registered dietitian, and I believe since we live in a body, we have a soul, but we are a spirit, it's important to feed all three parts. This month's theme and this year's theme is liberation. We are born to be free. If there's one thing our soul, our spirit, our body really craves, is liberation, is freedom. Freedom to be ourselves. So these are my tips for acquiring a life of freedom and liberation in 2023 and beyond. So to feed the body this month, what I'm recommending, again, I'm sure I've recommended this before, but is protection. We have to obviously protect our body from viruses, which means we really need to feed our body the right things to make our immune system healthy. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here. As a registered dietitian, I believe the healthiest diet is plant, whole food, Mediterranean eating. So it's plant forward, it's whole foods, not processed, and it's Mediterranean, meaning you can have a little bit of meat or chicken or beef or protein, but primarily you want to eat a lot of plants, and that will protect your immune system, your gut health. Plants are the main source of protein on our planet. So to protect your immune system, make sure that you're eating plants. And other things you can protect on your body is your energy field. So make sure you're protecting the inside of your body by taking care of your body, but also protect, we've got like a field out here. It's a boundary, and we can feel it when people come into our boundary. And it's important to protect that energetic field from people who have energy or situations that might drain our energy or take our energy away. We're here to have freedom, and freedom means we need to have a lot of energy so that we can achieve our goals and have fun. So if we are doing things that reduce our inner ability to have energy, or actually allowing the outer world to penetrate our energy field, then we're just not going to have the energy and the stamina and the health to be free. So in the soul, and remember, our soul is our mind, our emotions, and our will, our free will. But our overall soul is our self. It's our unique personality. It's what I think some people call the ego or the psyche. So the soul, our soul, this year, I'm just recommending to be open to new experiences. There's so much integration going on from around the world, practices that have been scientifically proven to increase our health and well-being, which makes our soul feel better. So, and our soul loves to experience new things. It gets kind of like a little, goes insane just a little bit if it's in the same monotonous routine all the time. So I just really recommend to try new alternative therapies, and even a new walk around the neighborhood, or a new restaurant, or a new friend. Just be very open to the new, and you'll find your soul feels just a little bit more alive and a little bit more free. I think that whole concept of these things are good and these things are bad, or this is sinful and this is not, That is up for each soul to determine. So get out there and test and examine and return to your soul. Go inward and say, did you like that? Was that good for you? And then your soul it'll tell you one way or another whether I really like that experience. That felt good to my overall being, and maybe I would like to move down that path more. So in the mind, our mind is, one of the things our mind does for us is plan. And it's so important to have a plan. Sometimes I'm guilty of this. I can live in kind of this creative dream world. And if we fail to make a plan, then we might plan on failing. I always loved that quote. So fail to plan, plan to fail, and make plans, make plans, and be okay with redirecting the plan if it's not working out for you. But make the plan, and then as you execute the plan, you'll begin to feel like you're on the right path, which is helps with feeling free. If you're on the right path, you're going to feel freer and more liberated. So in our emotions, I'm saying this all the time, but it's so important to express our emotions. And one of the three emotions I'm just going to say, maybe you can focus on this year, is forgiveness. Basically, we're all flawed. I'm flawed, you're flawed. I'm going to make mistakes, you're going to make mistakes. So forgiveness is one of those emotions that we want to express towards ourselves and towards other people. Same with love and compassion. If you're feeling kind of down or kind of dark, it sounds kind of corny, but seek love and compassion. Seek it from inside yourself. And you can find these places. Remember the good times. Remember the love that you have felt. Do things. Take your body and your soul and your spirit out and do things that are joyful to you. And you'll find that because you're expressing your ability to be in joy and be in the space of love and compassion, those darker feelings tend to get lifted up. So that brings us to our will. Our will is where we make actions like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I will do this, I won't do that. And for the will, just maybe concentrate more on actions that elevate yourself or the people around you up above the ruckus of the world. There's so much ruckus out there, and we need to somehow elevate ourselves up above. Like, that's going to take care of itself. I don't need to put my energy there. I'm going to elevate my thoughts, and I'm going to go spend my time doing these things. I'm going to elevate my behaviors by really honing in to bringing in more healthy habits. Don't focus on the unhealthy habits. Focus on the healthy habits that you can bring in. What vegetables can you start eating, and how can you cook? Or what sort of exercise can you do? Or what kind of people do you like to be around? And start bringing those things in. Sometimes we focus so much on, I need to let go of this, and I need to let go of that, and I need to let go of this. And it actually makes a lot of sense that if you go out and get the things that you really love, then those things do tend to fall away. You don't have to concentrate so much on the things that aren't working. Just really focus on things that maybe are proven to work, like meditation has been proven to work. Prayer has been proven to work. A plant-based, whole foods, Mediterranean diet has been proven to reverse disease. So elevate your actions towards things that you want in your life. The Spirit. Now here for the Spirit. I love it. It's right from the Bible. It says, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And so we can see whether you believe in a greater spirit or God or a higher power. I think that, isn't it true, if you see a rainbow or a sunset or a flower blooming, there's something there. It's nice to think that there is, and believe that there is something greater than ourselves out there, that there's a greater intelligence. And by believing this, we can elevate ourselves out of our own smaller world. Our worlds tend to get like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. We can elevate above and beyond ourselves into seeing where is the Spirit located. It says the Spirit's located in creation. So the Spirit's going to be located in nature. It's going to be located in people. It's going to be located in beauty. So look for those things. Elevate yourself, your thoughts and your emotions and your soul. Elevate your soul into believing and looking for where this greater intelligence might be. And plan on taking your body and soul into some of these places, into nature, and maybe into groups of people that you want to belong to. So if we can continuously see that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom, that will really help us to find this path towards liberation. So I really hope and pray that you have the most amazing year ever. And 2023 ends up being a year that you really can find some freedom and liberation from sometimes our soul just gets so small and we're trying to control everything. And hopefully you get that liberation beyond your soul into the greater plan, the greater understanding, the greater experience of the Spirit. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. So God bless you all. Go in grace and go with grace. I'm Tonyah Dee, registered dietitian. Thanks so much.